Hi there, my name is Karen Brown. I'm an award-winning nail technician based in Stirling in Scotland, and today we're going to do a baby boomer or a colour blend with acrylic. Okay, so this nail, you'll notice we're using a natural tip for this, and in this nail we're going to do is a natural blend. I think some people also like to call them baby boomers. So we're going to be using Purely Pink Mask from the NSI Attraction System, the NSI White, and also the NSI Extreme Pink. Now, you can use any colour pink you want to, or any colour of pink or clear to cap, but I just prefer to use these ones together. On this one, as I said, it's a natural tip. The reason being is we're doing a natural blend. I think that the natural tip just makes it a wee bit more natural looking from underneath. And also what we've done is we've fully prepped this nail already, but I'm going to now do a different shape than from before. So obviously we've done our stiletto for this one, but in this one we're going to make it into a tapered square, or you could call it a coffin, depending on how thin you go, it's up to you. So again, we're just going to take some length off, holding on to the tip so it doesn't ping or hurt our client. And again, taking the straight edge cutters, we're going to bring in our sides again, but this time we're not going to go too far. We just want to taper this in slightly. And again, the other side. But make sure we're keeping it straight, like so. So again, this takes away so much time, you don't have to file for ages with your client and cause any discomfort. Okay, so again, just coming in the side wall here, just tidying that up. Make sure it's nice and straight on each side. And as we said before, we're just keeping this a tapered square. Pulling it away from the client's finger so it's not touching their skin. Bringing that taper in just slightly. Dust it off. Now just the same as before, I'm just turning it around. I'm going to have a wee check, make sure that it's straight. Just going to straighten that side up just slightly. Okay, and then again what I'm going to do is I'm just going to soften in these sides. So I'm blending my tip up into my natural nail. I'm not blending the whole tip, it's just where the tip joins the natural nail, so it's softened, and it makes it easier for when you're blending your white back with your natural blend here. So just gently, you can see how that's blended in, just ever so lightly. And straighten up that free edge there too. Okay, so we've removed our dust now. We're going to go back in with our Attraction Acid Free Primer, take off our excess, and we're only putting that on to the natural nail. We don't need to put it onto our tip because it's neutral. Now the trick with this, what I find is really good, is once we put our white on, we let the white dry. We don't go in with a Purely Pink mask straight away. We let it dry a little bit, because when we go to put it back on, when it's dry, it'll blend easier. Whereas if you went right in there while the white was wet, you can then move the white with the pink and it doesn't blend properly. So what we're going to do is place our white up in our zone 1, going into zone 2, and blend it back onto the natural nail. So in we've got our liquid, make sure all our air bubbles are out of our brush. Just watch our bead change. I'm going to take a little bit of my liquid out the back of my bead so it's not too running about on my nail. And we're blending it back over. We're blending it back over the tip where the tip joins the natural nail. And we're pushing that back down. So we want it to blend as thinly as we can possible. Make sure it's right down and up at the free edge there. And make sure it's all blended back as much as. So you want it really thin there, and don't want this part to be thick. We don't want a prominent line. We want it all blended back. Now we'll straighten up all our side walls and everything when we're finished, but always make sure that that's all blended back there, and there's not a prominent line of where the white meets with the pink. And you can see how thin we have went there It's so thin coming up to our free edge. So as I said, we're just going to let that dry for a little second, so that when we put our Acrylic pink mask on, it's not going to move our white at all. Okay, so now our white's dry, we're going to go in, as I said, with our Acrylic pink mask. So this is a 75% opaque powder, whereas our rose blush from the NSI range, peach blush and the soft pink, they are all completely 100% opaque, whereas Acrylic pink mask, as I said, 75. So I'm going to take the liquid out the back of my bead once I've picked up my bead, because to make sure that it stays more opaque, we don't want it to go too clear and we don't want to flood that bead with any more monomer. So on to our zone 3, pressing it on, and again we're just going behind that bead and then we're drawing it back over, going behind the bead and we're drawing it right back over that white, so we get that lovely blend look. So you've seen that we don't overplay with our bead, we literally place it on, we tuck it all round the side and we pull it back over our white. Just make sure we're all tucked in there. So you can see how we've got our nice blend now. There's no prominent line. You can't see any line between the pink or the white. We've got a lovely blend. So we're just going to let that dry before we put our extreme pink on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cap in extreme pink. Now the reason we're capping it with a colour is because if you went to file on top of that with your blend, you're going to file away your blend and it's not going to look blended anymore. So we need to cap this before we start filing. So in we go again. So just into zone 2, just pressing it back over onto your zone 1. We're not putting too much liquid and powder on here, we're not putting too big a bead on, we're just literally capping this in. And then we'll file it all up. And again, down at our cuticle area, we're tucking it all in. But remember, we have got quite a big bum, but we're going to soften that bum up. Just when we're finishing filing, we will soften it all up. So you see when I'm pulling my brush back, it's flat. We tucked it around here. Just with the tip of our brush, we've tucked our bead in round here, and then we go back, it's straight, to keep that lovely shape. Okay, we'll just let that one dry, and then we'll finish filing it up. Okay, so now we're fully set. We're just going to pull this away from the side of the client's skin, and bring this in straight, and again the other side, bring it in straight. And clean up our free edge. And remove our dust. Now just make sure it's all nice and neat underneath there. And now we're going to do exactly the same with the half moon side of our file. Again, I'm still using my 150 grit file around my cuticle area, back round my side walls, and down this other side, and up and over. So just this bit, I'll put the black behind here again so you can see the difference. So we've got still a bit of softening to do. We're going to take a bit more out of the back of the bum and soften up this part too. Again, we can put this blackness behind it and you can see we've got that lovely shape. So again, I just like to turn the client's hand round, have a wee check, make sure that that's straight on both sides. I'm just going to straighten up my free edge there a little. And again, have another wee quick check. Now again, you can straighten it up when you're looking at it this side as well, because this is what your client sees, this is the angle that they see it at. That looks good. So back round. That just softens it all up. Now the reason I also like to use the extreme pink is I feel like it really makes the Acrylic pink mask kind of pop up from that area and makes it look nice and blended more. But again, everybody's different, everybody has their own preference. So I'm just going to make sure all that dust is off before we go in with our gel. So, starting off at the top, working down towards the cuticle area, pulling it right back over, down the side wall, making sure we're right all over there, and down the other side wall. Make sure you're not going onto the client's skin at all over. We'll just cap slightly at the free edge there. Okay, so we've taken it out of the lamp. Now it was the Glaze and Go, any size Glaze and Go gel top coat that we used. So when you bring out the Glaze and Go, you just let it cool down a little bit before you put on your, but it's fully cured and shiny. And back on with a little bit of cuticle oil. Again, we're using the NSI Nurture Oil. All in our cuticles there. And that is our white with purely pink mask and extreme pink blends.